Yeah. Again, bro, I'm a prophet of the Lord. I'm not dying anytime soon. One day y'all are gonna understand that. Thank the Lord. All I know is y'all are in trouble, though. If I'm a prophet, homie, the Lord had to scrape the bottom of the barrel. That genuinely dictates just how evil society really is. Because the United States of America government's a bunch of terrorists and they like throttling my internet connection. That's why I'm streaming in 480p and not, 1480. My what? My AUG. Who the fuck is AUG? What do you mean my preferred pronouns? What troll shit is that? My dad's dead and my mom's alive, and she lives in a theoretical hell. What do you mean, did you just time travel? I'm confused. People get serious today. I'm gonna be serious. I'm about to put a gun behind your fucking head and make you turn into an adult. I'm really getting fucking tired of it. I'm being dead ass serious, by the way. Bro, I don't give a fuck you in the government. I'm gonna do the same to you too. Bro, I'm actually getting a little annoyed. Oh, I'm gonna be hating too, don't bullets in the fucking people's cranium. The difference is I'll be making the world one person at a time that I kill. I'm gonna go ahead and beat him to the point, make him meet God, Jesus Christ, and the Spirit, one sacred Bible. We're gonna expedite that meeting real quick. And whether or not they believe and they go to heaven or they go to hell, we're just gonna expedite that meeting. Against the term of limits, I mean Jesus Christ, bro. If there's porn on Google, that's a breach of contract. Last time I checked, if I type in porn on Google, there's a bunch of images that shouldn't be there. Breach of contract. There goes your entire fucking company. Thank you. Greatly accepted. Hold on. Let me get my band voice going on. Your process armory. Gratefully accepted. We will need it! Yes, I think I'm justified in saying what I'm saying. Bro, do I have to repost my prayers for you to understand the entire fucking situation that's going on again? Literal terrorism / torture, never mind processing off my mutilation. My daughter I didn't even know I had. Hell, can't even find my mother, sister. Fucking cousin was murdered out in the mountains. The FBI tells me to stop calling when I'm trying to report, like on the beginning of the cyberstalker issue and everything else. Then it developed into an international situation that there's nothing you can do about now. You had a chance back then. Like, yes, I'm justified in how I'm talking. Like, everyone's gonna be held the fuck accountable. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm gonna go George Bush Jr. fucking USA foreign policy tactics. I don't negotiate with terrorists. I'll just kill you. The minute you cross the line of being a literal terrorist, you're dead. My negotiating days with you are over. I'm done. The moment conducting in terrorism against me, bro, there's no negotiation table you're ever going to be at across from me. You're just going to be six in the hole. And I and the rest of the American government will be laughing on down the road to the bank, away from your grave. Again, we do not do business with terrorists. And at the end of the day, they're getting closer and closer to a civil war because they're still not releasing the Jeffrey Epstein files. I don't give a fuck about the case. That's nice. No, I want the list, the FBI list compiled from all the video evidence. That is obviously not going to be exposed to the internet because it is against everything. And it's obviously going to be CP and a bunch of other shit. But I want the list of names of people who are implicated. If you do not give me that list, I will go into that fucking office by force and get it my goddamn self. I do not know who the fuck you think you are, or what world you think you're in, to where you're gonna fuck little kids and run the American government. It's just not how it works here, Bo. No, the worst part is America's worse than the Allah people. Like, bro, America is worse than Al-Qaeda, Taliban, and fucking ISIS put together. They're the literal terrorists. I mean, they won't even invade themselves, bro. 9/11 was America. That was an inside job. There's a reason Building 7 fell as well and nothing hit it. It's an inside job, but then you got to make America look incompetent, and they don't want to do that. You're going to end up looking like RFK in Congress right now. He's calling out the health system's bullshit, and the health system's like, no, no. You know what's more dangerous? Saying a doctor can't be wrong. That's more dangerous than saying a doctor can be wrong. That's incredibly dangerous. Oh, the doctor can't be wrong. Like, bro, last time I checked, the doctor's not a prophet. I'm going to get myself off talking like this. No, I'm going to let people off talking. Bro, we're missing a special forces unit and dog that was about to get al-Baghdadi. Trump blew him up before they got to him. Al-Baghdadi's alive and well in Africa, bro. I hope you know this. I mean, he might be dead because I pointed that out enough that somebody in America that's retired might have went over there and found him and tracked him down and actually killed him. But as far as I know, he's alive and well in Africa, bro. Alive and well. There's a reason ISIS kind of all moved over to Africa as well. You don't have a special forces unit and a dog anymore, though. That's irreplaceable. All for a terrorist. You can thank Trump for that, though. Don't forget that. You can thank Trump for that. You're hearing things. I didn't mention anything about Greenland. Bro, Alaska, we can't even defend Alaska. Why are you going to try to take Greenland? Alaska's one of the most unsecure fucking states in the United States of America to ever exist. I've been through this with you before. And I know what the fuck I'm talking about. Again, Alaska's the weakest state we have. I mean, Jesus Christ, West Virginia's more secure than fucking, bro. West Virginia's a pretty underfunded state. Sure, yeah, okay, look, Look, I don't want to be the one to be there. I tell you, I told you so. But when Russia invades Alaska and they take it over in 24 hours, I'll be sure to be there and tell you I told you so. I'll be sure to be there like SpongeBob finding out Squidward likes Krabby Patties to tell you I told you so. And at that day, like, trust me, homie, any leadership you thought you had over the military is going out to be usurped and like thrown out and shot dead. And I will take over control at that point. Because the military will have had enough of watching me be right and being under the leadership of absolute dipshit morons that do not know what the fuck they're doing. They couldn't even whip themselves out of a wet paper sack. Yep. Hell yeah, bro. I'm about to take over of everything and just be in control of everything. Like, fuck this power imbalance bullshit. I'm not a dictator, so I won't go too crazy, but, like, at the same time, like, y'all can have it back after I die. But, like, y'all gotta be, like, ruled over. Y'all are too dumb. Y'all are too fucking dumb. Too fucking goddamn dumb. I can't take it anymore. I really can't. Y'all are too stupid for me. I sure sound like a dictator. I do a little bit. I do, a little bit. Aren't you ruled by the law of physics? I'm technically ruled by the God of law, God's law, but I can run my mouth and have an opinion. Doesn't mean I truly, full-heartedly believe that, and I'm gonna do that. But at the end of the day, bro, like, I'm about to take over because I can't take it anymore. I can't. Like, no, homie, I'm about to be a somebody real fast. Like, hey, no, homie, like, I'm in control. This is mine. I don't give a fuck about you. You don't give a fuck about the institution. Like, homie, I don't care. Just shut up. Or I'm about to tell somebody to load a 900-pound J-Dam on a jet and drop it on you. Like, shut up. God damn, I actually do some Ukraine, some fucking actual effort and work again these days. Nope, bomb the Russians within my own government. You're welcome. The aid's gonna kind of start coming free-flowing now. The way it was back in 2022 when we were winning. Give me Biden back. The prices were going down. We were winning the war. You know, I don't want the same ICE employees back because they were the ones letting all the illegal immigrants in. Like, no, they can go away. They just wanted to be a bad actor until Trump got in there, and then they wanted to start doing their job again. That's all that was. That was malicious acting. It's kind of what RFK Jr.'s having to go through with his entire staff quitting on him and everything, making him look absolutely bad. At no point do they want to accept they're the problem. It's RFK's fault, apparently, because of the information they're giving him that's half-assed and wrong and all this shit as his staffers. You know, they ain't going to recognize that as a congressman and be like, wow, you know, my health system is fucked. I'm glad you are there fixing that. Because look how fucking petty they are. You are here now by yourself and everyone has magically walked out the door because you've called them out on their bullshit. I'm sorry, homie. Autism wasn't high in America, nor was diabetes or gluten allergies or anything, even when I was growing up as a kid in the 1990s. 93, nonetheless. When I came out the womb, were they becoming like an issue popping up a little bit? Yes. Was it as bad as it is today? No. But clearly they're doing something to the food and putting chemicals in there that do not need to be in there. And when the EU and our allied nations are avoiding ingredients and their medical experts are saying this is bad, and U.S. medical experts are revoking all other medical experts' opinions, again, that becomes a dangerous game. Because if we're going to play the I'm right, you're wrong game, okay, well, I'm right about everything, and I'm in control of the American government because you're all fucking terrorists. Like, if we're going to play that game of I'm always right, I can never be wrong. If we're going to play the game I'm never wrong, like, homie, I run your entire country. And you're like 99% of y'all are terrorists, and I've got to clean you out somehow and replace you at the same time while also defending our country from the enemy trying to take advantage of this moment. You've made this 1,000 times more complicated than it needed to be. No, I'm not going to stop. This is my political opinion and entertainment comedy special show. I'm not worried about any legal ramifications. I will get a nice, lovely lawsuit and make the American government look like a bunch of fucking clowns more than I do every fucking day. Good luck. Good fucking luck. You don't know who you're fucking with yet. You're going to find out. It's too late when you see my face. It's too late. You're done. Just turn yourself in. It's too late when you see me. You're a dead man walking once you see me. I'm a monetized YouTuber on YouTube, dumbass. And again, you're just getting offended at my political opinion and some of my jokes. That's a you problem, not a me problem. Don't like it, keep scrolling. What are we doing here? Enduring America's stupidity right now, still pushing for the Jeffrey Epstein list. But we're just going to get the victims to release it and say their names out in public. That's all. It's unfortunate they have to expose themselves and deal with the troll comments that are going to come their way. But nonetheless, it's needed. It's beyond time. I'm tired of dealing with this incompetence bullshit. I'm tired of dealing with this high school fucking frat boy mentality. Like, bro, I'm honestly about, like, at my wits fucking end with it. It is not a successful way to be thinking or living your life. And you can look at America historically, who's been failing and behind everybody in the international community. It is not a way to be living your life and running a country. We're done. Like, homie, it's about to be a purge of trolls and just these people. I'm not going to sit here up and do the work I do, nor am I going to sit here and wake up and watch other people have to work at a minimum wage job, damn well knowing these people are terrorists, pedophile, drug addicts. I will be damned. And then try to threaten people and flex the military on people and everything, acting like the military is on their side. Homie, I got them, like, homie, you try to act the wrong way, that Secret Service agent will pull that gun out and shoot you in the back of the head. By law, they're ordered to do that, by the way, when you start violating that Constitution. This ain't, oh, I gotta protect you. No, this is, say, I'm sorry, buddy. Boom! Becomes a mice and a men situation. Yeah, look right over there. Thank you. Boom! Should have him look right at me when you do it, too. Be like, hey, look right over there at that guy. And then, BAM! I'm being serious, man. Some people could be a little bit more closed-lipped, man. You didn't get a promotion because, like, some bullshit, and I can see why. Albeit this is the government and this is civilian life, but it's like the same retarded mentality and control of everything. It's a bunch of people that have never amounted to anything in their life and just abuse people. It goes, man. Sorry I've been off in my rants, not reading the chat, everybody. I should scout for the FBI? No, fuck the FBI. I will be the new director of the FBI because I'm going to put my foot through your ass. No, they couldn't arrest me for the stuff I say. It's my political opinion and entertainment special. It's my stream. I've already claimed this on my stream many times to avoid those legal issues. And you don't. I don't have a profile. I have a Tinder profile. That's it. I'm not gay. That's gay. What the RD? Bro, you're gonna have to get rid of Trump if you want my internet to get better. Yes, Nimrod, it's a long-running thing with me being on memes, subtly. Like, I'm directly not on there because, like, I don't want to be. So they go subtle route because they're still childish. At no point do they know how to speak to me like a rational adult or about me. I'm pretty sure people were, I'm not saying I'm Jesus, but when you describe somebody, I'm pretty sure they didn't use memes to describe Jesus. I'm pretty sure they used, you know, their language in plain, clear letters. No, I'm not a wizard. It's not a tent. It's my A-frame shelter. Like, bro, tents don't have trees in them. I don't know my country. Yeah, I know my country pretty well. It's a bunch of pedophile, drug addict kingpins. I know my country pretty well. Terrorists, nonetheless, too. There's a way to rule the iron fist without being a terrorist. Oh, they claim it's not comedy. They're scared. Oh. I should do the horror movies then. They're talking about, like, dude, hold on. 1 second. Who the fuck is Micro? if they invade. It's not a if. By the way, it's not an if Russia invades Alaska. It's they're going to. It's like Taiwan, like Taiwan, bro. It's not if, it's when. It's not if, it's when, homie. Trump, the minute he went on live television and asked Russia, China, or anyone to hack America. That's where I was done with Trump. Anything else came out of his mouth, I was not surprised. Since that moment forward, nothing else surprised me. And now I'm in North Carolina. And I appreciate the donation you sent me. Sorry, I'm way up in the chat trying to read everything. Okay, yep. I got everything. Awesome, Tony. No, I don't have a vehicle. But yeah, I appreciate the donation there, Cois Torque, or Cois Torque. If I like, well, that's unfortunate you got herpes. I'm sorry about that. You should have wore a condom. If I like insurance and stuff, I could rent a car from Uber, but I have to pay like $300 a week. I mean, I could easily get $300 a week Ubering and driving people around, but no, I'm like, shit, I think 2 hours away from Fayetteville, maybe an hour. I am for myself. If you're lucky, I don't have the same perspective towards my government, bro. I mean, albeit America didn't provide for themselves finding al-Baghdadi, but they blew up their own special forces unit because they were that jealous of how they found him. Never mind the fact we were winning the Ukrainian-Russian war until Trump got in the way. And I say we. You know, I'm getting that Jeffrey Epstein list. They're just dragging their feet, but nonetheless, I'm the one pushing them over that edge. The talks of protesting and the fucking locomotives, like freight trucks and the boats protesting and shutting down right there, those 3 areas. Before I even get into EMS and like utility workers and grocery stores. Protesting, like, homie, to release them lists, trust me, that's why they're moving. Like, bro, you will cripple America if you can get the locomotive workers, the freighters, and, you know, the sailors to all go on strike and release the Jeffrey Epstein list. If you shut down the land, sea, and air transportation of goods in America, you can get them to do what you want. Pretty easy. Pretty easy. Yes, really, if you don't think you can shut down a country by shutting down their land, sea, and air transportation, you are retarded, and I don't need you in my chat. I need you to just be quiet and listen and learn. Because you don't know enough to talk yet. I mean, I try not to insult people because everyone needs to learn, but at a certain point, sometimes it's better just to shut up and listen. Especially if you don't know what the fuck's going on. What is SYFM? I don't know what that acronym stands for. Yeah, you're right. You're refusing to do hard work. I appreciate the $10 donation too, John. Thank you for that. Like, sorry, homie, I've been there, done that in the whole little, like, you know, brokey area where y'all are at, like, wanting me to be at working with you. No, you violate OSHA rules and you can't even follow basic food safety licenses. Like, Helen Keller must have gave you a fucking ServSafe license. Like, long story short, bro, and I've worked a lot of places. And have camera and video and everything. Let alone your own natural camera that I could go back in through and watch for the last week. Like Gordon Ramsay and John Tafford do not show up to like see this and catch you. All they gotta do is ask their boss for the footage, the month footage, and go through it. And just be like, God damn, that's right. These people suck, bro. He lives in a shitty town. And like these people respect me as their idol, and I fucking hate these people. I would not waste the time of my day to visit these people. Look how lazy they are. Like, they can't even break down their fucking soda fountain machine and clean it. Like, bro, I can go in there and pull out a gunk of mold this thick out of your fucking spigot. Yet you claim to be a hardworking employee. No, homie, you're getting fired. There's a reason you get those pretty little positions in those broke little jobs that say manager. You'll be in that store by yourself if no one else shows up and there's not a speck of dust anywhere. It's all clean. That's why you're the manager. And all your employees do the same thing. That's why you're the manager. No, you go into any establishment these days, it's a fucking drug house, trap house. Go into any of them, drug house, trap. Like, honestly, if Trump came to this city with a National Guard, albeit it's my idea, like, homie, you don't have to worry about the homeless people. I'm the only homeless. It's the people in the houses you got to worry about that got all the drugs and do all the crime. It's the opposite place when you get here. And you start getting areas real fucking fast. You got $100,000 more than me from working hard? No, you lied, cheated, and stole to get your way in that position. I'm going to be honest with you. Trust me, I can go through your entire story of your business decisions, and at some point I will find where you lied, cheat, or stole to get where you're at. You're not like me, homie. You ain't put actual hard work in yet at all. You ain't, nah, homie, just shh. No, shush, just no more. I can't take the lies anymore. You don't know what hard work is yet, son. You don't know what it is yet. Anyone who's with me and on my side and the work we do, we know what hard work is. Sorry, homie. You ain't joined the club. We know what hard work is. We know what it's like to work 24/7 and not get a paycheck. To get shit done and make sure it's like everyone's good. You don't know what hard work is yet. At all. No, it's because my stream fluctuates a lot. You're not important enough. See, you're so narcissistic, you think you're important and have anything to do with the fluctuation of my stream. And that's how pathetic you are. The only way that messes up is because people throttling my internet. Really, in reality, there should be like 1,000 people up there. Now, again, this is what happens when you actually do hard work. People like you and show up no matter how much they try to cancel you. And then it kind of makes those people more interested in you because the entire government's like trying to cancel you. Delusional. Yeah, sure, I'm delusional, all right. That's why everything I've said has happened so far. Sure. Inflation's up, unemployment, crime's up. I told you what the first 6 months were going to be. I already told you. Did you want to listen? No. You elected a pedophile, a known convicted pedophile, twice into the White He actually fucked Eddie Johnson, and she came out about it a long time ago. Not only did you vote for him once, you voted for him twice. Like, you have no moral ground to speak. Like, all people that have supported Trump, your best option is to delete all those posts and shut the fuck up. Because you're the problem. And I feel like George Carlin, like, you need to shut the fuck up. I am cleaning up your fucking mess. You have no right to talk. Just shush. Where's the meth? I don't know. Ask your mother. She probably knows. Yeah, you all are parasites. You're right, Burp. It is kind of annoying. Why it's lagging. Oh, no, you can have free speech here, but you actually got to have a fucking brain, and if you support Trump, you don't have a brain. That's guaranteed fact. And at this point, pretty much just Trump's parroting everything I post now, so I might as well be president. I don't care who's there, as long as whoever's there is listening to advice. Because unfortunately, you're going to have a bunch of people in America look at you like Vegeta and be like, well, unfortunately, that jackass, albeit he's a dickhead, is right all the fucking time, unfortunately. Not saying they're going to be happy about me, but, you know, no, they will say I'm right, for sure. Yeah, no, I'm sure they got a nice list of specific words they'd like to call me, but nonetheless, you know, at the end of the day, they can't deny the fact I'm right all the time, usually. It's very rare I'm wrong. Very, very rare. Alright. That should fix it up some. You can look at the description of the video and ask me about me and stop trying to ask other people about what do you want to know about me. Because at the end of the day, I already want to block you because you're trying to go to other people to ask me about me when you're not trying to talk to me directly when I'm right here as the streamer and the host of the stream and do this shit myself. You're going to go to other people who don't fucking know me and ask about me. Just, you're getting banned because you're a fucking Down syndrome moron that doesn't need to be in my channel. I'm not being delusional. Homie, I'm pretty sure I said we need to deploy more troops to the EU and Trump sent more to Poland, and we stand with Poland. I want the Jeffrey Epstein's files released. I'm pretty sure they're released. They're not all released, but they're going to get all released. We're moving in the right direction. At least people know the entire case and what happened in the case that was hidden from everybody. First off and foremost. Second, the rest of the list is coming out. Third, I'm going to go through all 50 states and clean the states up, bro. I'm getting all the criminal organizations, all the illegal immigrants, all the drugs, crime. Bro, we're going El Salvador in this bitch. I'm not going to let a country that most people in America would consider as lesser than us do better than us in crime. No. That's not how this works. Motherfucker, they handed us the ball, and I'm a bitch. I ain't like y'all. Oh, I have the world in my hand. Fuck this. Me? Nice. Boosh. Be out there like running with Sasquatch, bro, with the football players. Woo! Don't pass me the ball, Bo. I'll break the backboard. Blues game! You want to stop me? Shoot me. Game! I know what I bring to the table. I mean, you gotta smile and laugh, bro. If you don't, even in the most darkest situations, if you don't, you're gonna drive yourself insane. I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. I could be on the front lines, and unfortunately, like, you know, we killed a bunch of people, but a bunch of our people died. Bro, if I'm looking at your dead body, I'm probably laughing at you. And it's more out of like an uncomfortable laughter than it is like a comfort laughter. But like, I would freak everyone out, bro. Like, I'm gonna have to have a skull mask on, and I'm gonna be called the laughing skull. Like, that's gonna be my group and squad. It's gonna be the laughing skulls. Like, homie, you're just gonna hear us on the battlefield. It's gonna sound like a bunch of hyenas cackling. Like, the enemies will be terrified. They're like, oh shit, they're here. We're dead, and these people have no mercy. Hey, we'll kill us all and be laughing. I'll be over there like Ben Stiller. We got our war faces on! Damien! No! Woohoo! I'm David Beckham. Like, bro, we would be hated out there. I'm gonna be honest with you. We'd get subpoenaed so much. And it's like, no, we followed the rules. Yeah, we're just being a little crazy. But hey, the enemy sees this shit, and like, bro, look at them. They're terrified. You don't believe me? Listen to their comms once we start laughing. They're like, oh, shit. Thing called the vagina she has in between her legs, you know, perfectly aligns with and sits on my cock, and she begins to ride it. And if she doesn't use her pussy, she uses this thing up here that I have as well, a mouth, and she begins to suck my dick. Like, bro, oh my God, that'll do wonders for me. It'll do fucking wonders for me. And then actually when she starts bitching at me, she'll actually carry some weight to get me to stop my actions, because, you know, she's actually sat on my dick and sucked my dick and done more unspeakable things to me. She'd have a little bit more control and say in my life. That would be my best medication. Trust me, I wouldn't be as angry anymore. But again, I'm not a child pedophile, drug addict, wife beater, so women don't like me. Because that's indoctrinate a woman. That's how y'all indoctrinated them. Like, it's scientifically proven, bro. If you don't get sex, you go insane. And no, masturbation doesn't solve your issues and stop you from going insane. That honestly makes it worse. And that's coming from medical experts. But, you know, medical experts are going to deny that fact. Because it's fact. It's truth. They don't like that. So I'm going to pretty much be an RFK on this any health issue I bring up. And then when you get into the base definition of autism, it's people being stuck in a routine that's never changing. Well, last time I checked, everyone works a 9 to 5 and they go to the same McDonald's or Starbucks to get their breakfast every morning in the same routine. And if anything upsets this, they get irate and irrational, just like the definition of autism. Bro, I'm a monetized YouTuber. I've nearly got 14,000 subscribers. I got over 50,000 returning viewers, and I got monetized last month. In reality, I've been banned twice, but if you accumulate all the ban time, I've pretty much been only streaming for 6 months. And then me and those ban times really hurt my finances, and never mind all the internet throttling and bullshit I have to go through. It's really hurt my subscriber count and my donations and everything else across the board. I wouldn't say ending MAGA. It's just getting rid of shitty leadership. I'm going to steal the phrase, making America great again. It's a great phrase. It's just the people behind it suck. Can't exactly make America great again if you're part of the problem. Do I eat at soup kitchens? We don't have a soup kitchen in this town. Thank God we don't. We don't have any homeless benefits in this town. Or this town would be, like, it's already plagued with drug addicts and everything. They're in houses and shit. But, you know, it'd be plagued with them being out here now. Outside and everything and milking those systems. So I'm glad we don't have a homeless shelter here. I really am. And usually a lot of people that are homeless are like homeless because they're avoiding the law or something they did wrong. Like the 0.01% might be out here homeless because of me with a series of unfortunate events and or choose to be homeless. Because like as time goes on with this monetized stream, and if I keep making anything like I made in July, or yeah, if I make anything like I did in July, on average, monthly, me being homeless would definitely be a choice. Doing something that really is not supposed to be doing. I'm in North Carolina. My city thankfully does have a homelessness problem. If you see a homeless person here, they're like here and then they like dip out in a day or two. It's very rare they stick around. So I'm saying, if you came through here with the National Guard, you don't have to worry about what's outside. You got to worry about what's inside. And then the cops are on the payroll of the criminal organizations here and the drug trafficking route here. Never mind the human trafficking that's done here. Well, it looks a little bit more blonde because I'm like in the shadow now, and then I am in the sunlight a lot more because it does lighten up my hair. Let me check something real quick. And hey, how you doing? And then let me read what's in this. Am I drinking bug juice? Yes, I am drinking bug juice. This is red 40. This is red because they crushed up a bug. And that made it red. So I'm drinking a bug right now. Then there's xanthan gum. You ain't supposed to eat gum. Pretty sure phosphoric acid's not good for me either. Gum Arabic? What the fuck is that? I got terrorists in my drink? Sorry, that's me just being an American because it said Arabic. Sorry. Excuse Excuse my humor. Some of y'all ain't gonna get it. Some Americans would read that though. I got terrorists in my drink. Oh shit. I don't want that shit. Then again, they might drink it. Oh, yes, American terrorist blood. I mean, terrorist blood spilled by American. Oh, I gotta stop. Oh, I gotta stop. Have I been eating lately? I haven't ate today, but yeah, I've eaten lately, bro. I had KFC yesterday. The day before that, I had Papa John's. The day before that, I had some Chinese food. The day before that, shit, what'd I have? I think a sandwich. The day before that, I mean, I could eat 3 times a day. I just choose to eat once a day, though. I got you, Rennie, but I'm just saying, it said gum, Arabic gum. They're gum Arabic. I don't know, it might be a different way you pronounce it. It might not be Arabic. It might be Arabic or something. Either way, it looks like a bunch of shit I'm not supposed to have in my body. That's all I'm going to say. That's the main point I'm getting at. You ain't supposed to eat gum, though. I know that for sure. And then Red 40's a bug. And then, you know, if you get into biblical state, which is pretty much all bugs. I think the only one you can kind of get away with is like crickets. That's about it. I think it's like crickets and grasshoppers. Almost get away with. I have no idea, Rennie. That's where I was coming out from. That's why I made the joke of like, oh, there's terrorists in my drink. Because I don't even know what it is. Like, you put all these big fancy scientific names on there, and it's like, bro, you got to understand, there are people in America that cannot read. And I'm not saying that to be offensive to the Americans that can't read. It's just some people get dealt a shitty hand in life. And like, no, they didn't have time to go to school. All they had time to do was work and pay bills on the farm, like type shit. So. Yeah, I'm in North Carolina. I'm 2 hours from the beach, 2 hours from the mountain. Oh, let me see how my toes looking. Or I forget, I meant to put this on here yesterday. It's probably still bad as fuck. It's looking better. I'm not doxing myself. I don't say I'm 2 hours from the beach, 2 hours from the mountains. And if you actually put any effort in, like, looking me up, it's not like I'm that hard to find. Especially if you can find the real me. Not much. About to put some toe fungus cream on. No! Motherfucker. Damn it. Thank God this shit don't have a smell. Just spilled it all over my tarp. Damn, this bad boy. Damn, fucking foaming like it's fucking peroxide, bro. That's how bad it is. Oh, this my antifungal cream for toes. It spilled over. I mean, you can see the fungus on it, like growing under the nail. So I gotta use bullshit. That kills it. No, shit, you got cancer, just go ahead and accept you're gonna die. Don't even waste your time with chemo. Unless you're a veteran. And you got that shit paid for. Or your health care is paid for, you got insurance type thing. Don't even waste your time. Just crash and burn. Just go be happy, crash and burn. You know, if you need to take like a fucking GI tract shot type thing or something to calm down your insides, whatever you gotta do to keep you going, like do that, but don't waste your time going trying to treat it. Bro, I'm a monetized YouTuber. Like, I feel bad for these people, a lot of these people, because they're going to keep asking me, do I have work and everything, and like 6 months from now, I'm going to be like more famous than I already am. You could ship me some Doritos. I don't exactly want them, though. They're covered in bugs. I don't have to worry about ticks here. I got frogs, ants, and everything else that are around that eat the ticks before they get to me. Spiders. Birds. And of course the Lord keeps them away too. My toe looks a lot better than it did, though, bro. My toe, when I looked at it one day, was like as dark as my beard. It looks a lot better. This shit works mad wonders, bro. It's just a name brand fungal liquid. All right. Sorry, I had to push a bunch of dirt off my tarp. I had to absorb all that fungal shit. Poppy, I could have done that if I wanted to, but at the end of the day, I don't own the property, so I'd put all that work and effort in for nothing. You know what I mean? Not as much as I should particulate. I have some. When I'd go to the library, I'd brush up on like a herbalist book on everything. So that way, even if I was in a foreign country, I know what plant I'm looking at, I can eat it. I've only had to deal with one snake out here in 3 years. And it was like a green tinted copper head that had a solid black mouth. Other than that, I really ain't seen any snakes out here. It's in a city. I'm not like, none of this stream is me homesteading and like gonna be tricks for homesteading type thing. Like, no. I got some ideas for a homestead, but like, I can talk about that if you want me to, but like, no, this is just me being homeless in a city due to a series of unfortunate events, and Lord willing, my life is slowly being pieced back together through the work I do and how the Lord helps me and everything. And I'm a monetized YouTuber now. I got nearly 14,000 subscribers. I got 50,000 returning viewers, and I've just started streaming probably 6 months ago. Like legitimately streaming. Albeit you'll see some content on YouTube where it'd be like, where it's like, like if it were today and I wasn't streaming today, I got that content on YouTube that's in the shorts where it's like, day 1084, me, Matthew Neville Golding, being homeless, carrying American NATO, EU, and Allied forces on my back unpaid. I hope y'all are having a blessed Thursday today. If you want to check out what I do, my social media links are in the channel down below. And again, I hope y'all have a blessed day. Thanks for tuning in. Like, I was in the middle of those clip-its things. I got a bunch of those. But when I legitimately started streaming about 6 months ago, I'm here now. And I've been dealing with a lot of cancel culture from Google and YouTube and everything else, too. So I feel I'm doing really good. Mind you, some people who started their internet career and social media career, they got millions of views off of, like, their beginning video. Hey, man. Bro, I've got almost 20,000 people in a year. Like, bro, that's good, man. I mean, albeit it's a little water drop in the more big spectrums of like other people starting out and stuff. But like, hey, man, everyone's journey's different, bro. So that's how I kind of look at it. I thank the Lord where I'm at. You know what I mean? Oh my God, these mosquitoes, bro. It's almost winter. Can't wait. I got you, Carly. Yeah, I would get a little nervous from time to time when I walk away from my campsite and somebody messing with it, but thankfully no one's messed with it. I know somebody's taken some bullets I had, though, that's for sure. If they didn't take them, they're in the mud somewhere. As I was saving those things, I was going to put them in like a memorial box thing I have. Where I got a bunch of other people in there and a bunch of stuff they and all that in there. Just for like the memories. So one day whenever I flip through it and look through it, like, you know, I have everything in there. I did get them. It just takes a minute because I wrap my laces all the way around. I do it more than once if they were long enough, but I wrap them all the way around my boot and all that. So that way if the lace does come off, the boot's still kind of like tied here, like on the side. Here, let me flip it around, just be easier. Because I obviously, you know, roll it around. So that way if this comes loose up here, you know, it's got to unhook here, there, and then unravel here. So even if it does come loose here, my foot, like boots, I can't run out of my shoe. Because, you know, if it comes too loose, you can run right the fuck out of it. But when I got it wrapped like that, if it was longer, I'd wrap it more than once. But, you know, it's only long enough to wrap once, so. Well, I don't really have a bug problem. I love my carpenter ants. The little solid black ones and red ones, they really do wonders to keep ticks and like a lot of little bugs away. There's centipedes that I like too, the black and yellow ones. They help with that. Then you got the spiders, and then you got frogs. I had like little frogs out here. I've watched them grow up into actual big ass frogs. I've had one like literally sit on a little box. Like if the frog was no further from you than me, like you're the frog, that's how close he were to me. And it was sitting there sleeping on the box. And I'm just over here playing video games and doing my social media stuff like I usually do. And it's just like, you know, eventually sometimes I'd reach over and just be like, boop, on its little nose. And, you know, it'd kind of like move its head a little bit and just lay there. It's like, nah. But I'm going to end the stream here, everybody. I'll stream later tonight. I got to run and go do some things. So, y'all have a blessed rest of your day if I don't see you again, though. But I should see you on a live later today.